Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, Matchday 1 action. It is Young Boys versus Manchester United.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
Initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with 2 holding midfield players, a number 10 and 2 wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the fullback positions. Paul Pogba plays with Fred in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. It is to be a throw-in. It's got to be! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Getting in there to intercept. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Garcia. There's a slide rule pass, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Paul Pogba. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds it. Is it going to be? Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever. That's a real waste.
Vincent Sierro. Hefty. And he did well to cut it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba. Here's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Encouraging stuff from United. Shaw. Oh, he's through here. Can they cover up? Danger averted for now. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Ebisha. Sierro. Christian Fasnacht. Intercepting it intelligently. Van de Beek. Fred with it. Donny van de Beek. Shaw. And he's through here. Goodness me, what was going through his mind there?
Well, he's tried to place it, but it's not a good effort at all, is it? Such a glorious opportunity as well.
Ulises Garcia. Galameu. Went in strongly to win the ball. Not a great pass. Now can they create something? Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Jadon Sancho. Here's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they couldn't keep it. Elia. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Sancho. Now Pogba. Fred. Will it happen for them? Manchester United have lost the ball. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well read to put an end to that attack. Fred. And there to intervene. Well, he likes to run at them. Shaw. Well, running room in the wide position. Shaw. And here's Fred. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Christopher Martins. And taking it away. Fred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sancho now. Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Moving it forward. Fred. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. On to Ronaldo. Fred. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Mohamed Ali Kamara. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Van de Beek. Bruno Fernandes. And played the pass well. Possession given away, unfortunately. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Sancho. There to win it back. Vincent Sierro. Ebisha. It's with Fasnacht. And it's United's turn now. Pogba. Here is Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Donny van de Beek. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, successfully cut out. And options in the centre. They're really pressing their opponents. Bruno Fernandes. Will he finish? Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Paul Pogba. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Bruno Fernandes. Given away by Manchester United.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession. But that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Luke Shaw. They do pass the ball with authority. Paul Pogba. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? How can he take them on and beat them? Makes his way in field. Really classy goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelöf. Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. Sancho now. Can he play it in? A really top-notch piece of defending. Disappointing control, and they've lost the ball. Van de Beek. Can he get them level? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Still could be dangerous. Danger averted for now. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Bruno Fernandes. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Well, clattered away. Pogba. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Galameu. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. And that's great work to keep it in play. Well, couldn't keep it. Can they create something from here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Well, it's one pass after another. Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
Elia. Possession given away, unfortunately. Cristiano Ronaldo. And taken away. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Sierra. And intercepted it. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Jadon Sancho. The first half here comes to an end. No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he's been at the heart of everything today. He's passed it well, he's always been available, and he's done a good job at winning the ball back. And, of course, he's got an assist to his name.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. It's got to be. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Shaw. And he's through here. Goodness me, what was going through his mind there?
Well, he's tried to place it, but it's not a good effort at all, is it? Such a glorious opportunity.
Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Will he finish? Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
Van de Beek. Can he get them level? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Well, sloppy in possession. Crossing opportunity. Shaw. Fred. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Losing possession here. Fred. Paul Pogba. High pressing at its best. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has it. Van de Beek. Fred. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, possibilities in the centre. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. The inside route looking promising. And back with Bruno Fernandes. That's excellent defending following the cross. They take it short. Shaw. Maguire. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. And intercepting it. Bruno Fernandes. Van de Beek. Bruno Fernandes. Onto Ronaldo. Pogba. Going well. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Throw into Manchester United. Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo. And an effective clearance. And breaking at pace with menace. He's very adept at protecting the ball. United regaining possession. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Sancho. Pogba! Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Soleimani. Elia. Making progress. But nothing comes of it. Fred. Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fluency of movement. Pogba with the forward surge. Might be a chance here. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Bruno Fernandes. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Jadon Sancho. Van de Beek. Ronaldo. Well, mopping up defensively. Miralem Suleimani. Elia. Suleimani. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Targets available, cross comes in. Routine for De Gea. Fred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba has it. Jadon Sancho. It's a fine United move in the making. Back with Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. And never in any doubt from the keeper. And Manchester United might be able to profit here. Corner it is. So making the substitution now. And over comes the corner. Still not clear, but strong play here on the shielding front. Well, putting it wide from there, a pity really. Sierra. Christopher Martins. Donny van de Beek. Sancho! And the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Lauper. Nicely cut out. Donny van de Beek. Wan-Bissaka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good tackle. Not a good pass. Bruno Fernandes. Could play it in. Pogba. Ronaldo. Well, showing good patience. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
They take it short. Not all that convincing defensively. Now Paul Pogba. Superb block. Suleimani. On the ball, Sibachu. Oh, moving it nicely. Could be troublesome. He's got to score! It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
And there's the delivery. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. This is looking threatening. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Pogba has the strength to hang on to it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance to whip it in here. Wan-Bissaka cuts it back. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Martins. And they find a gap in the defence. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. 10 minutes to go then. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Well, every second must seem rather like a minute if you're a United fan. They're almost there, almost over the line. Stuart, what have you made of their performance today?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
And can they create something? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Oh, lovely ball. He continues his run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Jadon Sancho. Here's Ronaldo. Fred. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. He's protecting it well.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
There to win it back. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Bruno Fernandes. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Bruno Fernandes. On to Sancho. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Favouring the short one. Wonderful tackle. Bruno Fernandes. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Garcia. Here's Ronaldo. Donny van de Beek. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shaw. Fine cross into the middle. And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Sibachu. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Hefty, and making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Donny van de Beek. Paul Pogba. On to Van de Beek. Shaw. Pogba has it. An alert intervention. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Jesse Lingard. It's now with Van de Beek. Ronaldo. Van de Beek. And cleared away.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
And that pass could be troublesome. Defended well. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
Well, in the final analysis, a spectacular contribution from Bruno Fernandes. Eye-catching stuff all round. And Stuart, I wonder what you made of his performance.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.